Okay, Donald Trump, the president of the US, was found working at McDonald's. Does that make him McDonald Trump, the president of the US? I mean, if you're gonna throw all those Mexican and Indian immigrants out of your country, this is the price you have to pay. Even the president has to do the cheap jobs. In all my career, I've never joked about the mafia. Because these guys, they don't cancel you on Twitter. They cancel you from life. Even right now, I'm nervous while making this video. I'm afraid I might piss some gangster off. Then his men might abduct me in the back of a van, and then he might give me a choice between death and sucking his dick. Now y'all in your comfort zones right now, not facing the real adversity, might go, I'd rather die. Spare me the bullshit, alright? Because when you have to choose between life and death, sucking that dick will not seem so bad. Not only will you give that gangster a blowjob, you'll suck that dick so good that would be the best blowjob that gangster has ever had. Life and death, people, life and death. Hell, you'll give him the full package. You'll also fondle the balls while sucking his dick. So language is a big barrier in Thailand. Okay, so this driver is taking us from the airport to our hotel, and while going to the hotel, it's a big journey, alright? It's like 3 hours journey. So we tell the driver to pull over to a food court or something, because like we are hungry. He just went right past a food court. He didn't even stop the van. And then we were like, oh, that's right. He didn't understand when we first told him to. So when the next food court was closed, I was like, hey, listen, can you take this van off from the highway and on to a food court? Food. And he was like, oh, I get it. I take you food court. I was like, yeah, thanks. Yeah, I shouldn't have said thanks to him. Because like I didn't know that Thailand people are very nice. Okay. So in the moving van, which is at like 80 miles per hour, he lets go of the steering. He turns towards me and then he bows down and says, you're welcome. Yeah, we crashed at 80 miles per hour and then we all died in that crash. Chats and talks with my bros are becoming very gay. From him comes, thanks a lot, babe. Then I sent, reluctantly though, always a pleasure, honey. What? Why did I send that? Why am I complying with my straight gay acting dudes? Like a little gay person. Men born in 70s must call my generation faggots. Those fucking boomers. They won't understand. I'm guessing while putting this out there that there must be a lot of others that might relate to this. If it's just me and my boys, then we are a bunch of weirdos. So I was in Thailand taking a foot massage with my family, because like I went with my family because like I'm only 18 and I'm broke, and so I don't have the money to go alone. God damn, I over-explained myself so much. Anyway, so while the masseuse is giving me a foot massage, my foot accidentally touches one of her boobs. I immediately get embarrassed, okay? I'm like, I didn't mean that, sorry. And then she was like, it's okay. And then she takes my foot and rubs it on her own boob. What the fuck? Am I getting sexually molested over here or something? So just to brush up your memory, I told you I went with my family. So my uncle is sitting right next to me. And I come from a very conservative family. So my uncle watches this thing happen and he's like, hey lady, back away. Molesting him is something only I do, okay? Back away. Just kidding. So I visit Mumbai for the first time. Mumbai is basically New York of India, alright? It's the greatest city ever. Anyways, I go to this fancy place for the first time in my life. It's a very fancy place. I go and sit on a table and I call out the waiter, hey waiter, order. Now the man very politely comes to me and he tells me that, sir, this is CCD. Okay, this is a cafe. You have to go order on the counter. And I was like, what the fuck is that? And he was like, what the fuck is what? And I was like, all of that. He was like, just go and order on the counter. He points at the counter. So I go towards the counter. There's a lady standing there. I ask her, go bring the order taker or whatever. She's like, yes sir, I am her. How can I help you? How can you help me? I'll tell you how you can help me. You can get a man to take my order and you can go back to the kitchen, woman. I was thrown out of the place. So when I was staying in Thailand and I was in my hotel at like the 18th floor, that floor was hotel's reception. Anyway, so there is this lady who is there to press lift buttons. So she told my group while we were in the lift, she was like, your driver will come down there, come down there. And I was like, the driver will come where now, lady? She was like, go down and wait there, go down and wait there. So I licked her pussy right there and then, in front of all those people. That's what she told me to do. What am I supposed to do? Not lick her pussy? God damn it. She told me to go down and wait there. And that's what I did. I was being nice, okay? Because people in Thailand are very nice. So you gotta pay some respect back. That's what I did. I assumed is such a bullshit argument, man. It's usually used by women more. Baby, I assumed you'd do that, so I did this. But you didn't do that. So me doing this went wrong. Baby, it's your mistake. If you had done what I thought you'd do, this wouldn't happen, baby. Now guys, as soon as you hear this, don't go, what the shit, lady? Are you hearing yourself? You crazy? This would be the appropriate response. I get it. But I'm telling you, just don't do it. Control yourself. Instead, say, I hear you, baby. I'm sorry. Now before you all go berserk on me, let me explain myself, okay? I have a very solid point. Let your lady win that argument. That way, you lose the battle. but you win the war. You just say, I'm sorry, babe, I fucked up. Now she knows that she has lost the argument. She also knows that you know that she has lost the argument. She just doesn't want to lose the argument in the physical dimension. Let her have that. Because then after a few hours, when you have not attacked her self-esteem, she'll realize, oh, I have such a beautiful boyfriend. I should go say sorry to him. She'll come to you and she'll say sorry for that mistake. And now you've not only won the argument, but you have the pussy. If you just attacked her self-esteem earlier and then humiliated her by winning that argument, no more pussy for you, boy. A battle is one more here than on the battlefield, guys. I mean, I assumed there's a woman's shield. What's a man's shield? I wasn't thinking, baby. Yes, you were, okay? And at the time, you did take into consideration all the consequences that would arise out of this. But you just didn't care at the time. Later you realized, oh man, I fucked up. I should have cared. You weren't thinking. Suck my balls. When I was a kid, I used to think that movie actors just lived inside my TV, waiting to perform whenever I turn on the TV. Now I know that's dumb. They don't live in a TV. They live on the movie set. And every time someone plays their movie, they just get up and do that scene live just for one viewer. That's how movies work. Obviously, I'm gonna die. You're gonna die. All of our families are gonna die. Brian Johnson is gonna live.